Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. I've got 23 orders going out today. That is a new record. Probably won't even attempt to get them all out, because they don't have to, and I'm packing every day, so we'll see how that goes. I'm starting a little earlier today because there's so many. Also on the list today is I'm going to get this pile taken care of just so they're out of the way. And Jen doesn't really like messing with the books and the records, so I can think that kind of falls to me. And then probably won't happen in this video because it'll just be too long, but it was a fantastic sales weekend. This stuff I got all on a Thursday, and then this pile over here was all when I went back out on Friday for the sales that opened on Friday. That'll probably be its own video just because there's so much stuff. I might even have to break that into 2 videos, depending on how it goes. So let's go ahead and start pulling some orders. First thing going out, B3A is Ace Novelty Troll Doll with the painter's bibs on. And I don't think that outfit goes to that troll, but the buyer didn't mind that. This is, I think, one of the older versions because it's like the more pointy-eared with the squished face, not the more rounded face. I think the rounded face ones were a little later. Seems that the uglier the troll is, the more they're worth. This one, $14.99 free shipping. And then next up, this, I honestly was just patting myself on the back going, I'm good at this. I'm good at what I do. B3 Schaefer's White Dot Balance. I'll read all the details again when I come back, but it is this pen right here, and it is specifically called a Schaefer's White Dot Balance Senior Lifetime Fountain Pen Black Pearl. But you see the white dot right on the top of the cap there. And for this pen, I took an offer of $100. Yes, that is correct. For a pen, $100. And we're going to go look at that box again. You'll see that it's in a checkbook box, which, if you're younger than me, you might not even know what that is. But either way, there was a checkbook box full of pens. I paid $1-ish for the whole box. And I had no clue what they were worth. And that's about the 5th, like, checkbook box or random little container or just a rubber band thing of pens that I've bought. And the other times were not successful, but I knew eventually this was going to happen. They're not all listed, but I will have them all listed, and I'll get a total before this video's out. So I'll either have it in the title or the thumbnail or something of how much it was. It'll be, you know, the thumbnail be $1 into da-da-da, and you'll know. But it's hundreds of dollars. I paid about $1 because it was in a big bulk buy, so about $1, and it's hundreds of dollars of pens. I am beyond happy. We think we underpriced that one a little bit, but I don't care. I don't care. We probably should have put it at $150 and then took offers around $125. And I also made a mistake because I was just giddy and went with it. I had 2 offers that came in immediately. Both of them were $100. I didn't counter either one. I think I was just excited to turn money into a lot more money. And I was out and about garage sailing, so I just said, oh yeah, sure. But since it was 2 offers, clearly I could have countered to both of them and probably got a little more. But I'm not complaining. I'm rolling with it. $100 free shipping. What I'll do is I probably won't insure it, but I will put it in a box. I'll still send it just first class, but in a box, and it'll be perfectly safe. Next thing going out is on A3, and that is Pokemon Champions Path Elite Trainer Box right here. And the reason this sold, because I had bought a lot of Pokemon during like the big card boom, and they're still profitable. All of them will make money eventually, just not as quickly as I was hoping. But when I first bought them, these Champions Paths, I flipped one originally, I think they were 40 bucks, and I flipped it for 80 plus shipping, like the day I got it. But then I decided, if you've seen a video before, that it's an appreciating asset. It goes up over time, so I don't have to be in a hurry to sell it. So what I did with this, with the one I had, or the ones I had, is I put it for sale at the price that I was going to let the market get to, which was $99.99 plus shipping, And that's what happened. The market has now reached 99 plus shipping, and actually went international. So they paid $40 in shipping. So I must have been the only available international shipper to whatever country that was. That's my guess, because they paid a lot in shipping, and likely they could have got it from someplace else, Japan, for probably cheaper. So now I will, because I had 4 of those, now I have 2. I will put another one up for sale. I'm not in any rush to do it, because it'll be months before the market reaches it, but I'll put it for sale for $150 or $200 plus shipping, and just wait till the market gets to it and then sell it. It's the only one I have multiple copies of. The rest are all just individual single boxes, so I'm not in any rush to sell any of the other ones you see tucked back here. Also, they did a big reprint, so most of them are at retail anyways, so it's gonna be a couple years before those are profitable. Next up, B2A is Mary Kay Bronze 3. B2A. Okay, Mary Kay Bronze 3 right on top. That one right there, I'll double check the number just to be sure, and 040992, that's the one. And while I'm thinking of it, I had a buyer, one of those Mary Kays, request a refund or a return or something like that, and I reached back to him and said, hey, we could do a partial if you want. If not, go ahead, we'll do the return, or possibly refund. I don't know if I'll even mess with the return. Mistake on my part. These are all expired items, all this makeup, because they are discontinued items. That's why they are worth something, because they don't make them, specific ones. So I thought there might have been an implied, I don't know, I thought that might have been implied. That, hey, these are discontinued items, so therefore, of course, they are expired, but I didn't put that in the listing, so they said, hey, this is expired, I want to return it. That's on me. I'll take the loss or the return, or however that ends up working out. But I do have to go back into them and put in the descriptions that these are expired, just to cover my butt. On that one, $9.99 free shipping. Not a very expensive one, but that's okay. And then next up, this is my oldest, Cadence. This is her first taste of resale. B3C is an AC adapter for a hoverboard. Right here, Hover X, something like that. What she did is she left her hoverboard that she purchased with her own money, so Dad could complain, but you know, it is what it is, that she left outside for days on end, and then it wouldn't charge anymore. Surprise, surprise, you left something electric in the rain and it doesn't work. But I said, hey, we could probably recoup some money if we sell that charger, and we took it was listed for, I think, 35, maybe even 40. It was worth a decent amount, but she didn't want to wait around. I said, you can wait, you'll probably make more money. She said, nope, I'll take the money right now. $22 free shipping for that charger, but she will still be very happy to have some money. Next up, Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual. It's a vinyl record. Cyndi Lauper starts with a C, not an S. Way to go, Drew. There you go, Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual. This is, I think, her big one with all the hits. Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Time After Time. Yep, that's the good one right there. And for that album, $17.99 free shipping. Few albums going out today. Next one is Styx Crystal Ball, which I actually have 2 copies of, so let me double check which one. Okay, I think this is the better one. It definitely is the better looking one right here. And I will triple check before I send it out, but I'm fairly positive because I can read the number. And yep, that's the one. I don't have to check again. That is the one. And for that album, $12.99 free shipping. The other one was in worse shape, the case, so the cover, so I think it ended up being, I listed $9.99, something like that. And then next thing going out on B2 is Williams Sonoma Montego something. They are hot air balloon plates, and I think it's these salad plates, but I'll double check that, of course. Yes, the salad plates right here. It is a set of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very cool looking plates. I think that's the last of those. I had bought, I think, 2 sets of salad plates, 2 sets of dinner plates, and I passed on the bowl. The bowls were there, but they didn't have hot air balloons. It was just clouds and then yellow trim, and there was a few listed and no sold. So I ended up, when I bought the plates, I said, nah, I don't need to buy all of it just because it's here. And those plates sold for $29.99 plus shipping. And I would have paid, at the time, 25 cents a piece for each plate. Next thing going out, listed a bunch of makeup brushes, and they're doing pretty good so far. B3C is a Smashbox Halo Powder. B3C. I have no clue which one this is going to be. I think it was like red, maybe? I'm going to bring the whole box to figure it out. All right. B3C. This one, yeah, with the red Smashbox number 29. That's the one right there. And for that, I got $22 free shipping. I think I took an offer. And I'm going to leave this here. I think I got another brush coming up later. Next up, A3 is a toy Ford bread delivery van. And I went back and forth with the buyer a couple times, but this had been listed quite a while. So I was willing to definitely come down, and it's in terrible condition. It's cleaned up pretty good, but it's got cracks everywhere. It's missing the stop on the bottom. I mean, I guess as a display, it's not too bad, you know, if you face it this way. But Mills Bakery, Coin Bank, and I had it listed, I think, $39.99. I paid 25 cents for it, took an offer, $22 free shipping. And this is another one of those things. The only reason I knew this was worth anything is because I was like, oh, that's weird, interesting, possibly old. Then I looked it up. Be inquisitive. Next up, B2A Mary Kay Bronze 3. B2A. Oh, I think I had 2 of those and both sold to separate buyers. That's a bronze 5, yeah. So bronze 3, 040992. That's great. I can't mix up the 2 things going out today because they are exactly the same. All right, next thing going out is it's on C3. It's a Treasure Garden CP902. This is the good one. Nothing else from this line has been selling. So I've said it about 5 times now. I think I actually need to do it. Go in and reduce the price, or at least see. Maybe I have competitors out there and their pricing's better than mine. This one, the poles are not in their normal spot. I don't think that changes anything, but I'd rather inspect that one further before I send it out, and I'll just grab the other one because why not? And for that one right there, took an offer, $20 plus shipping. Next thing going out on C1 is a set of Miguel Cabrera Tigers Stadium. Well, I mean, it's not Tiger Stadium anymore. Comerica Park beer cups, or stadium cups, whatever you want to call them. Those are very cool right there. I picked up 6 of these for, I don't know, $1 or $2. And sold 1 set already, and that set is going out $16.99 free shipping, which is still cheaper than it probably cost for the beer that's in those. Stadium prices are insane. Next thing going out is a plain wooden chess piece, and I have the other ones pictured. I just haven't gotten around to doing the listing yet, and mostly it's because I need to do it from the computer right here, because doing before I done them as all individual listings, it's for this bishop right here. I had done all individual listings, and now with the store quantity growing, I don't need to be wasting individual listings. I'll do a variant listing for those. So on the computer is the only way to do that. I think you can do it from your phone, but that sounds like a nightmare. But for that one right there, $8.99 free shipping. And next up, B2B is Mary Kay Beige 5. B2B right on top. That's great. Mary Kay, that's a bronze 5. Well, let me double check then. Ooh, that makes me nervous. B2B Beige 5. B2B Beige 5. All right, so I mislabeled the title. The pictures are correct, so it's actually a bronze 5, not a beige 5. I even double checked when I was doing it, so apparently I need to triple check when I do things. So I'll have to reach out to them, and hopefully they wanted the stuff in the picture, not the thing in the title. That's unlikely, so that's unfortunate. I'll see how that goes. And if you hear a raccoon rummaging around, it's not a raccoon. Jen is over there working. All right, and next up, that's why I left the basket here. It's a IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe 6.5, which I think is his big one. That makes it easy to find. Yeah, right there. This brush here in that nifty container. $12.74 free shipping. Weird price. That must have got caught up in a sale. Took an offer, something like that. And then next up is another record, The Spokesman, To God With Love. It's easy to find. It's very bright pink. This one here. And for this album, I got $8 free shipping. And the records, of course, go media mail, so $8 is not great, but it's still okay. And next up on A4, CBS Get Ready Kmart Mug. That's A. C, 1, 2, 3, 4. C4. Okay. C4. Nope, it is on B4. Huh? Huh? Who's out here labeling these things? She doesn't like my humor. Okay, so, actually it was supposed to be on A4 and it was on B4. But either way, $8.99 plus shipping. I paid, I think, 25 cents for it. And I didn't even know it said Get Ready CBS on the back when I got it. I saw this side and I thought it was a Kmart Cafe mug. And I said, that's neat. I mean, I'm going to pick that up even if it's just for me to keep pens in. And then next up, won't pull this one out. It's on C1. It's in a box. It's buried. I'll have to get it later. And the counter's getting a little full. It is a Atari CX 2600. And if you remember, it's the one that I 100% think works. I did not feel like testing or care to test. Just get it moving, and I still got $67.99 plus shipping. I sent out an offer, I think. It came with multiple controllers, a few games, and I bundled it up, and I took the price down a little bit, just sold it as untested. Didn't feel like I would have had to get a different TV out just to test it, and that was too much work. Did not feel it. And I don't even remember where I got it, so I have no clue what I paid for it. Next up on A3 is a vintage Pyrex 682C. 682C. There are two of them, so I think it's one of these two. And 682C. It's a small round dome lid. And for that one right there, $11.98 plus shipping. And then a couple more orders yet to be paid, so of course those are not sales. So next thing going out, B1 Adidas Stan Smith. It's these bright white, green and white Adidas right here. And those look, outside of the soles, those look almost new. And for those were on sale, $25.49 plus shipping. And I guess the dome lid was actually two in that order, so they are not worth $14.98 or whatever I had said. They're about $5.99 a piece, but it's both of them going out, so that is cool beans. So I just got back from golf, hanging out with Blackbeard in the garage. I was gonna pull a couple more orders and pack them, but I don't feel like it. They can wait. But just some updates on the day. We put up 40 listings today, and by we, I mean mostly Jen. I mentioned kind of like that we might hit 1,000 listings in the store by the end of the month. And today is the 28th. No, today is the 27th. So not a lot of time, and we needed to get to 100. But I think she got it stuck in her head and really wants to get there. So I think that might actually happen. But 40 in a day, that never happens ever. So things are going great here. Speaking of things going great, we got all the pens listed, and so I added up the totals to see what that was worth. I added it 3 times, not because I didn't trust my math, but because my brain wouldn't accept the number that was coming out. So to remind you, I bought a checkbook full of pens for approximately $1. And total listed value, these are all free shippers, so they're first class, so subtract, your $3-something, $3.50 to $4.50, depending where it's going, per item. And there were 12 pens for a total of $870. What That's better than the shoe deal. That's $1 into $870. I can't even believe it. And that's expected value. Of course, I take best offers. I'm not a crazy person. So you can already subtract 30 from that, because I did accept an offer on the one that sold. Had it listed 130 and took an offer of 100. So still $850 from $1. My mind is just blown. And to reiterate, I didn't know these were worth anything. But I do know that some pens are worth stuff, so I have many times, 4 or 5 times, bought a bundle of pens with the hope that there was one good one, or a checkbook box full of pens. So check your estate sales, your garage sales, check your free boxes, because when people clean out a junk drawer, they never even think of it. Or an estate sale, they don't even think of it. So that's a great place to find huge value. I keep joking with Jen, like, oh yeah, I'm good at this. But honestly, this one blows my mind. I'm beyond excited. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Say goodbye, Blackbeard.